is to ensure that no one role is a massive generator of cash. What I don't want as a game like this is being forced to forever asteroid mine or whatever it is, if there is one way of gaining a lot of money. I mean, it's one of the standard things for games, is to essentially encourage the enjoyment.
All of us want credits, and we want them fast. Well, as it happens, that quote was exactly wrong! And mining in asteroid fields is the most profitable thing. So, let's do it forever! And I'll show you how. First enough, let me pimp my other video in which I basically explained everything about mining that you'd ever need to know. So, if you have any questions on builds and stuff, I point you there. There's a link in the description. But as for now, basically just prepare a laser mining build. And now let's then start with the obvious. What? As it happens, Painite is the most profitable today, and unless something changes, it will be for a while. Now for testing I did take out my Type 9 for more real-world experience, but however if I wanted to max out, then Cutter would be definitely a go-to, thanks to its better jump range, power distributor, looks, and cargo space. For Painite mining, equip your chosen ship with your typical classical laser mining build. Basically lasers, prospectors, collectors, cargo space, refinery, detailed surface scanner, and good enough power distributor. Oh, and of course the best jump drive you have. Details I'll leave up to you. After that, just find a double Painite spot. Oh, well, you don't seem to know how to find double Painites. Well, thankfully, the community is great and these great people have indeed made tools that list all the low temperature diamond overlapping hotspots as well as Painite overlapping hotspots. Even for some weird reason, they list mega church brothels too. Well, I'll save that for myself if you don't mind, but today we are interested in double Painite spots. Frankly, there aren't really that many out there, which kinda sucks, but at least they exist. However, none are really that close. Still, I chose one and just went there with my Type 9 and started searching for Painite rocks. As you can see in the footage, it took me 3.5 hours to fill my near 600 cargo space. I literally did this test for you, my dear viewer, till it was 3 in the morning. Yeah, I don't know why I did it either. And though this is classical laser mining, there's really not much to do as it is quite simple, and the longer it went on, the more I longed for death. I even contemplated the easiest ways to off myself. Mine, mine, mine all day, mind your mind away! Anyways, I clocked myself going after the closest one in the GCRV system with some numbers that no one cares about. Anyways, in 3.5 hours I managed 573 tons. But where to sell all of that? Well, for that I usually use inar.cz and look up the closest place that buys Painite for at least a decent price. After some calculation, however, I realized I have to go for the highest selling location, as the amount of time that I would sell even with refueling and spending, let's say, extra 10 minutes moving around and whatnot else, even 20, I would still gain more by selling at the highest place. I mean, let's be frank, after 3.5 hours, extra 10 minutes in travel time is really nothing. Anyway, skip to arriving in the destination system to sell off my pain in the ass night. I netted about, well, almost 500 million credits. However, the clock was still ticking. After all, that's not how you calculate credits per hour. Only incompetent fools call halfway travel finished. I mean, seriously, you have to be a world-class, incompetent, disingenuous prick to do that. And present that as an information, right? So anyways, the clock was ticking and I was moving back. And upon returning to the mining spot with limpets, yes, don't forget limpets for fuck's sakes, the time was stopped and proper profit per hour was calculated. A rather decent 115 million an hour was the result after, well, some simple rounding. Honestly, not bad. Mind you, however, this can only be increased if you have 1. A friend or friends to do mining with as wingmates, as bonuses from sales do boost you a lot at this point. And 2. A fleet carrier. This thing would cut out the need to go and sell your load every time you're full, But at that point, you already had 5 billion credits. You're done. You made your credits. You already won the game. And then proceeded to fail the game by buying this abomination of the second job. I mean, fleet carrier. Anyways, if you need to find folks to play with, just join my Discord or some other community Discord, instead of leaving a stupid comment saying, I don't have friends. I mean, come on, go make some. Don't be like that 60-year-old guy saying, I'm too old for that. If children can do it, you can too. But anyways, all joking aside, for now that's about it on what is the best moneymaker and how to do it. For more detailed questions and what else, I refer you to my ultimate beginner's guide for mining. Other than that, well, if you've found a nice place to make profits in a different way, well, let me know. Otherwise, do subscribe, and if you want to support the channel a little bit more, I really appreciate support on Patreon, link down below, or become a channel member for YouTube. That works too. But as for now,